Friday, and we can't be at school. We want to gather in large groups, but right now that's just not cool. So our garage has many banners. We've got a guitar or two. The stage and lights are all set up. So now we proudly present to you the Orchard Elementary Group Page Sing Show. The Orchard Elementary Group Page Sing Show. The Orchard Elementary Group Page Sing Show. The Orchard Elementary Group Page Sing Show.
Happy Friday!
Happy Friday! It's B-Day.
Bees,
Bees. Like birthdays,
books, bike rides,
bike rides, and what else? Bottles,
butter,
butter, and bees.
Pollinator Week.
We've been waiting for you to come to this place. Waiting for you to come to this place. Wherever you're from, we're glad that you've come. We've been waiting for you to come to this place. If you like to sing, we've been waiting for you. If you don't like to sing, we've been waiting for you. Wherever you're from, we're glad that you've come. We've been waiting for you to come to this place. Oh yeah, it's flipping around. It's like, that's very becoming of
Oh.
you. I don't know if I used that right, but yeah.
Hi, Donovan! Hi, Aaliyah!
Oh my gosh, Donovan and Aaliyah, it's
So
great
good
to
to
see
sing with
you
you.
and sing with you today. I'm glad you joined
that
us.
makes me so happy.
We've been bike riding.
We have. It's been so great to get outside, out on the bikes again. And
Yeah, I wonder if some of you've been bike riding
I
too,
hope so.
or maybe
Or
you've been
swimming, maybe. I wish I
in
had a pool.
bathing suits.
Ooh. yes.
If you like to bike, we've been waiting for you. And if you like to swim, we've been waiting for you. Wherever you're from, we're glad that you've come. We've been waiting for you to come to this place. We're celebrating some birthdays.
Yes, today is a special day. Our special guest's birthday is today. Happy birthday to my dad.
Yes, and if you had a birthday, we've been waiting for you. If you had an unbirthday, we've been waiting for you. Wherever you're from, we're glad that you've come. We've been waiting for you to come to this place. I wonder if you can say unbirthday, or if that's like a trademarked Disney thing, you know? We just got flagged.
Now we can research that.
We're gonna go viral with that one, yeah. I was like, well, if you are watching the Sing Show live on Facebook, we've been waiting for you. And if you're watching the Sing Show in replay on YouTube, we've been waiting for you. Wherever you're from, we're glad that you've come. We've been waiting for you to come to this place. We've been waiting for you to come to this place. Waiting for you to come to this place. Wherever you're from, we're glad that you've come. We've been waiting for you to come to this place. We've been waiting for you to come to this place.
It's good to see you all.
Good to see you all.
In my mind's eye.
Hello. Hello. I've brought some butter. It starts with the letter B. Feel like I'm on a children's television workshop show. Would you like to hear a story about my butter? It's not actually my butter. This butter belongs to my good friend Betty. Her story goes like this. Betty Botter bought some butter. But, she said, this butter's bitter. If I put it in my batter, it will make my batter bitter. So Betty Butter bought some butter better than the bitter butter, put it in her batter, it made her batter better. So it's better Betty bought the better butter. Delicious. I'll see you later.
Hello, today is a special day. My dad's birthday is today. Happy birthday, Gary Strong. Some of you at Orchard have had the privilege to meet Mr. Strong. You've met him as my dad. We're so happy to celebrate with him today. This year we've had to, be really creative with how we celebrate, and so this year I decided that I really wanted to learn to play my ukulele. I started 4 years ago, and then I stopped, and then I decided to start again.
But we did hang them on the wall.
I did.
In the bedroom.
And they look great on the wall, but they're a lot more fun when you know how to play them.
Right.
So,
right.
Dad, this one's for you, and
play the first note for us. This is for you. Sing along with us.
Yeah,
Here we
I
go.
this one.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Gary. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Gary. Happy birthday to you. And many more.
So, a happy birthday, Dad. That one's for you. I've had a lot of fun practicing, and I'm going to keep practicing.
And oh my gosh, I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. And thanks to Josh Mr. Ray, for encouraging me to try it out and to helping me along with some of the songs. So I'm going to keep practicing the other ones I've been practicing, and maybe my ukulele will make another appearance on the Sing Show. I hope so.
I think it will.
So it is my absolute joy and pleasure to welcome our next special guest. You've kind of already heard us talking about him, but some little fun facts that you might not know is he is a retired librarian. He's my very favorite librarian. You may have heard me say that before. He started out many, many years ago driving a bookmobile all around northern Idaho. He went on to become the California State Librarian here in our state, and then he journeyed to the East Coast, was the director of the Queensboro Public Library System, and then came back to California, was a university librarian at UCLA. He's had many, many different types of experiences, and all throughout his journey, I've had lots of people and authors and experiences that he's shared with us. And today, he is sharing with us from his home in northern Idaho some of his very dear collection of rare books. And I'm going to turn things over to him so that he can share and show you some of my favorite pieces.
Welcome, Orchard, to the library at our home in North Idaho. It's really a pleasure to be with you today and to have a chance to share a few things from my library. I've been collecting books for the last, 50 or so years, but I actually started when I was about 11 years old. And I've been through very different types of collecting over a long period of time. But today I just want to show you a little bit of the collection and some of the unique things in it. So if we start here with the miniature books, those are the smallest items in my collection. And they're just an example. I have several dozens of these books, and all of them are filled with art of one type or another. And I'm going to come back to this one over here. These are the smallest ones in the collection. This is leather, and it has the wrought iron right into the cover. And the unique thing about this book is that it has pop-ups. This is all on handmade paper, and in this case, the type is all hand set. And this is an Indian folk tale. But books, you know, aren't just paper and cardboard and whatnot. This book is a very unique book. It's got the inset roses set in the inside cover, but the book itself is all made out of fabric and sewn together, and then interleaved are very special notes and memories. This is a book any of you could make by finding cloth and old gift cards and greeting cards and whatnot, and every one of them is special, and the paper is specifically cut for this particular book. This book is again by one of my favorite authors, our book artists, Claire Van Fleet, and I love this book because it has a pop-up, a big pop-up, and it's beautifully done. I then want to read you a story. I have been collecting the work of Peter and Donna Thomas for quite some time now, and this is a very special book because it's one of a kind. It's like going to a museum where you see the paintings up on the wall, except you can't take them down and take them home. Well, you shouldn't anyway. This book is one that is a museum of art in my own library, and I can enjoy it. It's called Spring in the Valley, and it's written by a very special lady called Mary Austin. And Mary Austin was a naturalist and who did a lot of, was one of the early naturalists who did a lot of work in making people aware of nature through her writing. And then Donna Thomas, on her husband Peter's handmade paper, began to create the story itself. So let me read you what Mary Austin has said. When the catkins on the willow and the tassel on the birch, the wild bees from the having rocks begin their honey search. Brown wings among the browner grass and breast all brightening light yellow, pipes up from the meadows as we pass, the lark's call clear and mellow. Now wakes the burnished dragonfly beside the glinting river that shakes the silent laughter as the iris banners quiver. Now on the budding poplar boughs the timeful blackbirds perch, for the catkins on the willow and the tassel on the birch. Now stalks the solemn crow behind, the farmer in the furrow. The downing owl comes out at dusk and hoots inside his burrow. Now blows the balmy breath at morn to call men to the sowing, and all the waterways are full and all the pastures growing. Now truant anglers drop a line to catfish and to perch, for the catkins on the willow and the tassel on the birch. Now each of these watercolors are original art, and if I were to frame those and put those on the walls of a museum, you would see that. So this is a one-of-a-kind artist book. And on the cover, which is leather and sewn on the edges with stitches, this is a snakeskin cover, a snakeskin that's on the cover. Now, I'd like to share one last book with you today, and it's called A Nest of Robins. This is the cover, and it's truly about how a robin grows. So inside of the box is another box, and that's the robin's egg laying there, all waiting to be hatched. Now there's a story, which I won't read to you today, about the life of the robin as well. But we open the next box, and lo and behold, there's another box. We take it out. Will there be another box, do you think? I think so. And there are the robins, all in their likelihood of life, ready to burst forth, the little robins. And the last box, because it's about miniature books, is another very small book. And this is the story then of the miniature, of the nest of robins. Now let me challenge you to create your own books, and you can do your art, and you can do with find materials and make your own collection of books as well. It's been a great opportunity to be with you today, and enjoy the summer.
So many fun ideas that I get when I look at my dad's collection of books, and thanks for the challenge about creating a book. Now I want to go and do that. I was thinking about libraries this week and how typically in the summertime we spend one of the first weeks off from school going to the public library, signing up for the summer reading program, checking out new books. And this year that's been different for us. We've been going online, but it doesn't quite feel the same. So I did order some new books, and this week I wanted to share with you some books I've been reading from my book bag. One of them, I ordered the book Michael Lehman read a little bit from a couple weeks ago on the Sing Show. I love when friends recommend books to me. And so another book that I have here that I want to share with you, I heard about from another friend that I used to row with in college, and she saw some of my writings about gardens and knew how much I love gardens, and she said, have you heard of this book, Farmer Will Allen and the Growing Table? It's by author Jacqueline Briggs Martin. It's illustrated by Eric Shabazz Larkin. And this book, it's a lovely book with beautiful artwork. The story of Farmer Will Allen is that he had a vision, and this book to me just connects up beautifully this week with my dad being our guest. He always has a vision of something he can go out and put out into the world to make it better. And that is the same here with our book about Will Allen. He went to discover an old abandoned area. He had a vision of turning that into a farm and bringing kids in and gardening with them. But was met with a lot of challenges, and he had to improve the soil. And so he got worms and taught everyone the importance of worms. And many of you at Orchard know the importance of composting with worms. And so I encourage you to search up this book or other books that you find interesting at your local library, online, see what you can find out. It might lead you to more interesting ideas and more people and places that you want to know more about. This week, as you're celebrating, you might want to get creative with how you celebrate. So with my dad, over the years for his birthday, some fun ideas that we've done. We've created a treasure hunt. We hid all of his gifts, and then we sent him on a hunt with a map to find all the gifts. You might bake a cake. It's really hot, you might not want to bake, so you might want to make ice cream sundaes, or maybe you want to just go buy a pie from your local shop.
Or you could learn and sing a song. Maybe you want to write your own song.
That would be very cool.
That's something really special.
One thing you'll always find my dad doing is reading in a cozy, quiet place. That's a perfect thing to do on a hot afternoon. Find some air conditioning and read. And maybe you want to dress up in a costume or make a silly party. Today I'm wearing a special skirt that I made into a kilt out of all my dad's ties from when he retired from being a librarian. He didn't need so many neckties.
Not all of his ties. I am wearing one of his ties from the Queen's
Representing
Library.
Queensboro Public Library. And so, yeah. So get creative out there this week. We love to hear all the things that you're doing. It inspires us to be more creative. So feel free to email us or share it in the comments.
Speaking of creativity and writing your own song, I have
You
a
did
song
just
to
that.
share. I shared this song a few weeks ago, but I thought I'd go ahead and sing it again for you. A toilet paper tube and a rubber band, one of those plastic bread bag clamps, a blue bottle cap, a peanut butter lid, a cork and a black bean can. Bend it, shape it, cut it in two, hold it all together with some tape and glue. If someone asks what is it you made there on the floor, tell them it's nothing that you've seen before. A bent paper clip and a playing card, fuzzy fabric remnants about 1 yard. A ballpoint pen with a broken nib, a pile of green pony beads with a Greek yogurt lid, clothespins, safety pins, straight pins, buttons, googly eyes, egg cartons by the dozens, sporks, spoons, bowls, paper cups, paper plates, duct tape, and more duct tape. Oh, fold it, mold it, cut it in fourths, tighten it all up, but don't use too much force. If someone laughs at what you made, don't get too sore. Just say it's nothing that you've seen before. Zip ties? You mean to tell me you have zip ties? This changes everything. This changes everything. What? Pipe cleaners? You didn't tell me you had pipe cleaners. This changes everything. This changes everything. Oh, bits and bobs, knick-knacks, odds and end accoutrements, gums, grump, bric-a-brac, cut-offs and off-cuts, drips, drabs, doodads, flotsam and extras, jumbles of detritus, miscellanea. Oh, break it, hack it, cut it in tens, tear it all apart and then build it again. If someone asks what the heck you do that for, just say it's nothing that you've seen before. Oh, bend it, shape it, cut it in two, hold it all together with some tape and glue. If someone asks what is it you made there on the floor, just look them in the eye and tell them it's a mess. Walk away. So, it's birthday. It's the birthday week.
Yeah.
Birthday week, pollinator week, bee week, whatever you want to call it, book week. But it is birthday week, and we want to celebrate and share, do some shout outs to some very special birthdays. Whether you are reading in a cozy, quiet place, whether you're singing a song, dressing up in a funny costume, or doing a treasure hunt, whatever, any of those great creative things, or something that you have invented, we want to say a special shout out to Ellie Ray.
Ellie Ray celebrated her birthday at the beginning of this month. Today we found out it's Sammy Cater from
What?
Sammy Circuit's birthday.
I bet
birthday buddies with my dad.
bet he's celebrating by doing an extra workout today.
Probably.
Sammy, are you doing an extra workout?
And my good friend Johnny Hartman, yesterday was his birthday. We have Lucy celebrating her birthday back
Lucy.
on the 17th. We have
Kelly
Green, one of our longtime Sing Show fans, tuning in every week. Happy birthday to you back on June 10th.
You know what I heard? Tomorrow, Mrs. Schwall's birthday.
Woo!
Sarah Schwall.
A little pre-celebration
She's turning
for you.
21. It's
right.
amazing.
Yeah.
She's 21 years old, and she looks so young.
Well,
Such a
tomorrow
young,
she's 21.
sprightly
Today
pup.
she's 20.
Oh,
Young.
right, yeah, so young.
Oh, right, not yet.
You know, there's another.
So young.
So young. This person, you know, she's so young. She's so young, but so wise in her years. 15, I think.
Yes,
15
happy
years
birthday
old.
to Gretchen out in Boston, Cambridge area.
Halfway to 30.
Yeah.
Quarter of the way to 45.
There you go.
I think she's just enjoying being 15 right now.
15, 30, 45.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Or a third of the way. Third of a quarter.
I think she's
I don't know.
just excited
We're
to
gonna
be
practice
15.
that.
I'm a
And
math
just
teacher.
minutes before the show started, a big shout out to our youngest birthday celebration, 2 days old to baby Kate, my good friend Bree. Happy birthday to both of you, the mama
days.
and the baby. And yes,
You know,
our youngest Sing Show viewer, I
in
think.
honor of those birthdays,
Yes.
I have a story. It comes from this book here. It's not actually written in the book. It just comes from the book. It's a piece of string inside the book. So this story is a typical story for birthdays. If you have a birthday and you have a piece of string, you have everything you need for a fun celebration. This could be one of those other things you learn how to do. In fact, I encourage you to go back, play this video, and learn how to do this story. It starts with a piece of string. And of course, it would not be a birthday if we didn't have a balloon. Look at this balloon. Floating up in the air. Beautiful balloon. Pop! Oh, that's okay. I have another one. We're going to go to the cabinet. We're going to open it up. And for your birthday, I have a very special tablecloth. We'll set the table just like that. Of course, on the table are all sorts of wonderful treats. And one very special treat, your very own slice of birthday cake. Or birthday pie, if you prefer. And of course, a birthday cake would not be complete without a birthday candle. I'll light the candle just for you. And we need a birthday song. Mrs. Ray.
Oh, goodness.
Here she comes. She didn't know she was coming again
That's
for
okay.
birthdays. You've got it.
Ready.
Okay. We're going to sing happy birthday to all our birthday people out there.
And some people have a birthday coming up. They missed the June cutoff by.
So I think today when we sing, we'll say, I know, it's just, I'm off by a day.
Anyway.
We're going to sing,
happy birthday.
we'll sing birthdays. We're going to sing happy birthday.
2 people.
Sing show
Fans.
family.
Okay.
Sing show family.
Here we go.
All right. Hear my note. Here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Sing Show family. Happy birthday to you. Blow out the candle. Oh, very good. You know, ukuleles are great, but I also really love a birthday accordion song. So, on the count of 3, everybody sing your favorite accordion song. 1, 2, 3. You're not singing. Oh. You don't know any accordion songs? That's okay. We can go back to ukulele later. You know, and sometimes we'll sing Under the Stars. Look at that. And a birthday wouldn't be complete without birthday presents. And here's a gift for you. Would you like me to open it since you can't be here? Sure. Okay. I'll open it up. And inside is... Oh! Maybe this gift is for me. It's a brand new pair of glasses. Oh my goodness. They're just my size. And I love... Oh. Darn it.
You got a knot in them.
Yeah. That's okay. It's just a piece of string. And I can always tell that story again. And that's the end of that story.
And a big shout out to David Baker. Happy birthday on June 14th.
Ooh, David Baker. That's my uncle. He's turning 14. He's turning 14? Oh no, it's on the 14th. Okay. You know, here at Sing Show, we so love our fans, and we want to thank you very much for joining us today and every week. Some of you who have joined us for every single episode, that's been phenomenal. We appreciate that. And to anybody who's out there that just joined us today for the very first time, I'm sorry. No, actually, I'm very happy that you joined us today, and we have a tradition here. We like to incorporate props into our songs. This is an old song from England. I think this is is a song in England. You might know this as 99 bottles on the wall, but this one could have 99. Today it's just 10, and there's specifically 10 green bottles. So we're going to sing about our 10 green bottles. Feel free to sing along with us. 10 green bottles sitting on the wall. 10 green bottles sitting on the wall. And if one green bottle should accidentally fall, there'll be 9 green bottles sitting on the wall. 9 green bottles sitting on the wall. And if one green bottle should accidentally fall, there'll be 8 green bottles sitting on the wall. 8 green bottles sitting on the wall. And if one green bottle should accidentally fall. That's weird. There'll be 7 green bottles sitting on the wall. 7 green bottles sitting on the wall. And if one green bottle should accidentally fall. Oh, that one bounced. Huh. There'll be 6 green bottles sitting on the wall. 6 green bottles sitting on the wall. And if one green bottle should accidentally fall. You better look out. There's a lot of glass on the floor here. There'll be 5 green bottles sitting on the wall. 5 green bottles sitting on the wall. And if one green bottle should accidentally fall.
That's why we put the dog in the house.
It's gonna leave a mark. There'll be 4 green bottles sitting on the wall. 4 green bottles sitting on the wall. And if one green bottle should accidentally fall. So dramatic. There'll be 3 green bottles sitting on the wall. 3 green bottles sitting on the wall. And if one green bottle should accidentally fall.
Beware of the rooster.
How'd that get in here? There'll be 2 green bottles sitting on the wall. Just two green bottles sitting on the wall. And if one green bottle should accidentally fall.
I never knew we had a cow. I want
We should get that bottle checked. There'll be 1 green bottle sitting on the wall. 1 lonely bottle sitting on the wall. And if one green bottle should accidentally fall.
There'll be 0 green bottles
The song will be
sitting
over.
on the wall.
0 green bottles sitting on the wall. No green bottles sitting on the wall.
None of the bottles should accidentally fall because they're all already on the ground.
Wow. Well, thank you very much for joining us today.
Yeah.
And we'll see you next Friday at 12:30 right here on the Orchard Elementary Group Paid Sing Show. And
I heard, Donovan, I heard that you got to celebrate a 52nd wedding anniversary for his grandparents. So happy anniversary to you and your family. That's exciting.
You know, that Green Bottle song reminds me of another song that I've heard.
Oh, really?
It goes like this. 100 birds in the dogwood tree, and each little bird has a message for me. Tweet, 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 tweet,
We'll see you next
tweet,
week.
tweet,